save this jolly company, I've spurred fast on account of you, because I wish to overtake you in order to ride with such a merry group.
Friend, may God give you good luck for that wording. For certainly it would seem that your master is wise, if I am any to judge. Can he tell any kind of merry tale or two of which to gladden this company?
Yes, yes, without a doubt. He knows more than enough of mirth. Also, sir, believe me, if you knew him as well as I do, you would marvel how cleverly and well he can work in various ways. Unostentatiously as he rides among you, if you got to know him, it would be more to your advantage. You would not give up his acquaintance for a great deal of money. I will bet all I own on that. He is a man of great discretion, I warn you well.
Is he a clerk or not? What is he?
No, he's greater than a cleric, certainly. I say that my master has such subtlety, but you can't learn all his cunning from me, though I do help him somewhat in his work. He could turn all this ground on which we are riding completely upside down and pave it all with silver and gold.
Bless you! It seems to me a marvelously astonishing thing that though your master is such of high wisdom that men should hold him in reverence. Why is he so sloppy, I ask you, when he can surely can afford to buy better clothes, if he can know all you claim? Tell me that, I beseech you.
Why do you ask me? So help me God, he shall never prosper. I beg you keep it secret. That which is overdone will not come out right, so the clerics say. It is a fault. Therefore, in that respect, I consider him stupid and foolish.
That doesn't matter, good yeoman. But since you understand your master's cunning, tell us how he fares. Since he is so crafty and sly, I sincerely beg you, where do you live, if it can be told?
In the outskirts of town, we lurk in corners and blind alleys where robbers and thieves instinctively huddle secretly and fearfully together, like men afraid to show themselves. So it is with us, if I tell the truth.
Now, let me ask you something else. Why is your face so discolored?
St. Peter! I'm so accustomed to blowing the fire that it has changed my complexion, I think. We continually flounder and pore over the fire, but in spite of all our efforts, we fail in our desire, for it always turns out wrong. We delude many people and borrow gold, be it a pound or two, or many times more. We make them think that at least we can make 2 pounds from one, yet it is false. But we always have great hope of success.
Tell on, whatever happens.
For 7 years I've lived with this Canaan, and for all his wisdom, I'm no better off. I've lost all I owned, and as a result, and God knows, so have many others. Where I was once accustomed to bright and gay clothes and other finery, now I must wear a stocking on my head. And where my complexion was once fair and ruddy, now it is pale and leaden. Whoever practices this art shall surely regret it, and in spite of my labors, the wool was pulled over my eyes. See the advantages of transmuting metals. That slippery science has made me so bare that I own nothing wherever I turn. And as a result, I'm so far in debt truly for gold that I've borrowed that I can never live long enough to repay it. Let every man be warned by me forevermore. I learned that once from a cleric, but that's not important. I'll tell you about our work. When we are in the place where we practice our elvish craft, our terms are so strange and scholarly that we seem wonderfully wise. I blow the fire until my heart grows faint. Why should I tell the exact proportions of the ingredients that we work with, such as perhaps 5 or 6 ounces of silver, or some other amount? I busy myself with telling you about the names of arsenic, trisulfide, burnt bones, iron flakes, which are ground into fine powder, or how everything is placed to an earthen pot, salt and pepper having been put there before. For in spite of all our tricks, we cannot succeed, nor does our ascension of vapors, or our settled solid matter, aid in our process in any way. Whoever practices this accursed craft shall not have enough money for his needs, for he shall lose everything that he invests it in. I have no doubt about that. Whosoever shall let his folly come forth, and allow him to learn transmuting, shall be his downfall. Though he be monk, friar, priest, Canaan, or anything else. By God, a merchant, believe me, can't always be prosperous. One time his goods are down in the sea, but another time they come safely to land. Peace, my lord shouts, but next time I will manage to bring your work to an entirely different result, and if I don't, sirs, let me have all the blame. But there was mistakes somewhere, I know. I leave you now, for I've reached the end of my tale.